Hello and welcome back to the Making Fire podcast. This is a podcast where two longtime besties talk about their favorite TV shows, y'all, for the last time this year.
Thank God.
Girl. For the last time, y'all, we're talking about Traitors, the season 4 finale. Before we get into the dirty details of the season, Maddie, I have to ask, how are you doing?
Thank you so much for asking. I am doing so good. Today is my birthday. It's been a very fun day.
It's always something.
Always something around here. I got my hair cut. I know I feel like I talk about my hair all the time, but I just love having my long hair now, and I love a good trim. Everyone knows how good that feels, just like your soft ends, all that. Painted my nails today. It's done. And what else? Went out to dinner. Just was absolutely showered with love.
Just girl birthday things.
Just girl birthday things. Got
Happy birthday.
Showered with love from all my friends and family, and went to my favorite Mexican place for dinner tonight, and also got to go to World Market, my favorite store, and now I'm sipping on a stunning Arnold Palmer, and really, what a better way to end their night. And that's how I'm doing. I really don't have anything else to report on. Oh my gosh, except once again, Animal Crossing just proves to be The Sims is always going to be my favorite game, probably. But Animal Crossing is definitely in that second place spot. American Truck Simulator is probably going to be third, which is fine. But anyways, Animal Crossing just continues to be the cutest game ever, and I look forward to it every single year on my birthday. My little villager is throwing me a birthday party, and everyone's saying happy birthday, and then one of them gives you cupcakes for you to take around to everyone else who wasn't available for the party, and it's just so sweet and wholesome. And I cannot recommend Animal Crossing enough. I talk about it all the time, but it is just the cutest game. It makes me so sentimental about the year passing as well. The snow is finally gone, in case anyone was curious. So we're on the up and up, and that is just how I'm doing.
Do the villagers, are there some that are up late at night and some that are early risers? Do they have time preferences?
Yeah, they have their own schedules.
Oh, that's cute.
It's very cute. It's just the best game. So yeah. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. It's my longtime bestie's birthday, borderline national holiday. Y'all, I have to put y'all onto some new music. Recently came out. It's great. I love giving my music recommendations. If y'all haven't tuned into My Furry Valentine by Minnie Mouse, y'all are missing out.
I'm not familiar.
My Furry Valentine by Minnie the Mouse from Mickey the Mouse Clubhouse.
I don't think I know that one.
Oh, my sweet Figaro, you know I love you so. So cuddly and so so cuddly and so furry. I love to hear you purring. You don't know that song?
I maybe heard it. It sounds
my
sounds like Katy
furry
Perry.
Valentine, would you please be mine? You don't know?
Maybe I do.
Y'all, we have to take a quick detour, just real quick. Okay, so first I thought this song was fake. It's short. I won't play the whole song, but I thought it was fake.
Are we gonna get copyrighted though?
Well, it's Disney. It's okay.
So,
Maybe I'll just play it for you. Maybe y'all don't have to hear it, but I'm gonna play it for Maddie real quick.
Okay.
Maybe you can put me, mouth singing "Midnight Sun" by Zara Lark.
Perfect. Yes. Well,
do you
actually,
no.
no.
Do you think you can manage that?
Well, no. Actually, I already have another clip of you singing that I do just keep on my desktop for moments like this. It is just titled "Riley Singing."
Right. Okay. Here we go. Ready? So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow. Oh. This came out 4 days ago, and it's been consuming every... Okay, that can't be true. 4 days ago? What day was 4 days ago? Monday? It had to have been this week. It definitely came out this week. I mean, I thought maybe over the weekend, but the song has been in my brain. I'm not joking.
I thought this was an old song that I would have known.
No.
I was I don't remember
Well,
Minnie
girl,
Mouse
it has
singing.
103,000 likes on TikTok. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And then I've been reposting video. People have been doing like edits or like dances to the video or to the song. And so I thought it was like a fan made song. Like, I thought she had a silly little like, I thought she had like a silly little like song that she sang, and then somebody made like a beat to it. And I went, and then I found out that no, actually, in fact, the girls are girling. You know what I mean?
Maybe I have heard it and I just did not know what it was.
Y'all, we are going to talk about the finale of Traitors Season 4 as well as the reunion. Maddie, before we get into it, do you have any thoughts on this insane episode?
Just thank God it's over. Like, I'm sorry.
You guys, and we're big Traitors fans. This isn't even us being like, thank God Survivor's back. Like, we really like the Traitors.
I love the Traitors, and I just like, I have faith that it'll be better next season. I hope they learn from this. I just want to say overall, I am glad that Rob ended up winning, because at this point, like, what else?
I'd like rather just like the best person win. You know what I mean?
Like I
justify
guess
the work.
Right. But like, I genuinely, have we ever seen a group of more incompetent
Terrible
faithfuls?
Like, I don't even know. Because you could argue last seasons were bad, but they like still ended up like falling into it. You know what I mean? Like, at least they like put it together at the end.
It takes them a little bit of time, but this season it seems that it was really just not clicking. And
yeah,
I don't know. I'm sorry to Maura, but like, I do think she should feel bad. I don't know. Like, I know it sucks, and I've seen people like really dogging on Candace for, I don't remember what word she used.
Y'all always just want to.
Oh, I know. Like, I will give them, I think Candace was going a little bit hard in some ways at the reunion, where I don't know if it was fully necessary, but I don't think she was like wrong ever. I just think that it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. It was fine.
Yeah, it felt like, I don't know. I just was like, okay, this was the expected result of what was presented to us. I think Rob is a good traitor. I'm not knocking his game. I don't think he did bad. I think it made this season, like, I think we're at least, like, Cirie had a pretty dominant win, I'd say. But what made her season exciting is it was still messy. The Faithfuls were still playing hard, and they were really trying to put the pieces together. And they weren't afraid to get down and dirty. Where this season, I don't know what the casting dynamic was. I said this either last episode or the episode before. I feel like casting put too many eggs in the Michael Rappaport and Colton Underwood basket. Like, you guys were banking on something that these controversial picks that, like, we just got nothing from it. We really benefited nothing at all. I don't know if the vibe of the Faithfuls this season were just, it was a scared way to play. I don't know what the vibe was. Like, I don't know. And maybe at the end of the day, it's just this group of people. Like, who knows? If you put last people's, that comment was about to make no sense. If you took last season's cast and put them in the Traitors house this season, would it be different? Probably not, bitch, because it's the same exact scenario. Like, why? What am I saying?
But I don't think Rob would have done as well with a different group of faithfuls.
It was interesting. I saw, because I feel like the conversation right now is like Rob versus Cirie, like which win is more, whatever. Yeah. At least that's what amongst like the, the strategy gamer people on like social media that are like engaged in that type of nerd shit.
Yeah.
But I saw an interesting tweet that someone was like, Cirie would not have won an all reality TV star season, and Rob would not have won a half reality, half civilian season. Like, it's just like they were just like, I think the context of both of their wins is really dependent on the cast that they were involved with.
Yes.
And X, Y, and Z. So congratulations to Rob R, Alabama Rob. I think, like, I'm not mad that he won. I'm just mad that there was nothing else. You know what I mean? Like, I'm mad there was no other meat on the bone. Like, it was just, it was like that little riblet at the end where it's like, okay, like, technically you're a rib because you were part of the rib cage, but like,
I am glad. The one way I will defend Rob, in just like one single decision, is that I'm glad that they cut Eric, because I don't think that Eric should have
Yeah,
benefited from
from
Rob.
Rob's hard work.
No, when Eric was like basically just like almost turning people against them
Right.
from the second he became a traitor. Like, he handled it so poorly that why should he deserve any of the money? And I see a lot of
Right.
people online being like, oh, that was really like cutthroat and like cold of Rob, and like, why would he do that? Like, why wouldn't he bring Eric to the end?
Right.
But it's like, why would he want to split the money? That makes no sense.
Yeah, and I don't
it's not
really
like
think...
a traitor from the beginning. Eric was like a random pick.
Yeah, and I'm not mad at him for doing it, if I'm being honest. Like,
I would have been more mad if he did bring him.
yeah, I would have been like, girl, like, why? At this point, you have so much blood on your hands. One more person is like,
Yeah.
whatever. And Rob deserves all the money. I'm not, yeah.
What did Eric do? Eric did nothing as a faithful, and then he like was a terrible traitor. And he didn't, yeah. I don't think Eric deserved the money.
Yeah, I don't think he did either. Eric, drop the skincare routine. You're an attractive man.
God,
Thank you for being on my
yes.
TV screen for the last couple months. But
You could tell
I
me
guess
he
the last
was
month.
21 and I would believe you.
21.
Okay.
So yeah, and I think other like news from this thing,
Tawny. I'm still not over 2D Genda, by the way. As I was editing the podcast today, 2D Genda was huge. That was
Y'all,
a
it's
huge
the era.
moment.
It's the era of 2D Genda. Tara and Johnny cracking the code. Can y'all believe it?
Honestly, yes, because like they weren't under the Rob spell at the like.
Y'all are under spell.
I mean, truly, and it's like, okay, well, it so obviously wasn't Mora. Like, she was
Right.
clueless, and then there's 2 traitors left. So
Yeah, I think I'm happy for them. I kind of like this ending narrative for them. I just, yeah, it's too late. I think timing, they talked about this in the reunion a little bit. Luck obviously is a big part of this. Strategy is a big part. Timing, I think, is crucial
yeah,
in a game like, in any strategy game, but specifically Traitors. I feel like
Yeah.
timing is really crucial, especially from a Traitors perspective.
And I just, like, we've talked about this the entire season, but I just have to say one more time, especially if you're gonna have a cast like this of like just rando like mid celebrities, like they need to do more to make the like more actual evidence of the traitors. Like, we
Yeah.
cannot have another season where these people who've never played games before and the people in charge have never played games before, then like no one had any clue what was going on. Did you see, sorry, I'll let you get to your point. Did you also see that I think it was brought up in their reunion that Mora had never watched the Traitors. She had no idea what was going on.
No.
And when the first banishment happened, she was like, is this going to happen every night? Of course she's going to be
Yeah.
like a terrible, like, uninformed faithful the entire time.
Moira,
Like-
Moira, if for some reason you're watching this podcast, first of all, sorry I butchered your name the whole season. Second of all, I agree with the point. Yeah, definitely not dumb. I think it's just in the context of the game, you were just uninformed and you didn't know. You're not strategically savvy, which I don't think
But, like-
necessarily means you're a dumb person.
Why are we having people on this show that don't understand the game?
Or not explaining it to them before.
Yeah.
I guess we don't know the context. Maybe she was sent a handbook on the Game of the Traitors and she just said, you know what, I'm gonna get my 15 minutes, wear my fun outfits, whatever. I think this is an interesting. I think this is an interesting conversation. Girl, I'm going through it right now. I think this is an interesting conversation for future Traitor seasons. I think last season, season 3, we really saw this like rise of the gamers mentality. I think this season we saw sort of a gamer hunters vibe throughout the whole time, you know?
Yeah. From the very beginning, and then like,
Yeah, from the very
ugh.
beginning, it was very present, this idea of we need to get the gamers out. And I think going forward next season, I think this season is a direct I think there is a direct correlation for the vibe of this season and the metagaming against gamers that you need to keep gamers in. The gamers are there to be the strategists of the group. The Tiffany Mitchells, the Ian last names, the Rob Sesterninos are put on this show not to be scary traitors, but to be the faithful detectives for you all.
That keep the game moving as
There
well.
are 5 of them. The odds are maybe 1 or 2 of them are traitors. You have to weigh your options. Keep them all in until you have better evidence against the other gamers. But the gamers are crucial to the strategic makeup of the show. And if you get rid of all but 2 of them before the first 5 episodes, there are going to be lasting effects.
Yes, where no gameplay is going to be happening. Nothing is going to be moving.
The
and then they're
faithfuls
going to
aren't
be
gonna
too
get it.
scared to do anything because they're going to be targeted the second they start being a gamer.
And then you're relying on Mark fucking Ballas and Christian last name to be the ones to, like, solve the world's crimes for you. Baby, this is not Top Chef. This is not Dancing with the Stars. You need Rob Sesternino and Tiffany Mitchell cracking the numbers. You need Sandra Diaz-Twine on the pool table pulling out the balls and showing y'all the numbers breakdown. Yeah. I remember when she did that and Kate Chastain went, "Oh my God." Was like, this is revolutionary. Baby, this is baseline strategic, like, strategy. Numbers games, right? Like,
yeah.
So, I think, I'm hoping next season, again, this isn't me, I think this is a dip for the Traitors, if we're being honest. Maybe in a couple months, it'll have a better reflection. I think this is the first sort of dip the Traitors has had in the last 4 years, which is fine. Not every season is going to be a perfect season.
And we felt like it was going to be an experimental season going into it based off the cast. Season 5 of Survivor Thailand is one of the worst seasons of Survivor, right? Like, you can have hits or you can have misses. It's fine. Yeah. It's natural. You're testing the waters. But it's where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Take a note. Players take a note. Yes. You guys cannot be metagaming these gamers. Yeah. Let's get into this episode, y'all. We're just gonna hop around a little bit. We already I feel like most of the big thoughts, most of the big conversations were just had, but we'll go through some of the things that happened this episode. It's not a strict line here. We'll talk about the reunion and the finale. We'll start with the finale itself. We start the episode off. Mark Ballas is murdered in front of everybody. Oh my God, Alan should have set that casket on fire with Mark in it. It was so dramatic.
Sort of the theatricality of it all. Like, obviously not seriously. I don't want Mark Ballas dead, but I think all of it. I was just like, this is it. Y'all hyped this all up and that was it. Like, whatever. And it's also like, okay, it was Mark that was murdered. Like, at this point, I do not care about any of these. I'm like, okay, Mark Ballas, go get Charlie D'Amelio and get back on Dancing with the Stars. Yeah. But, bring some younger people into the castle. I thought we were going to start talking about Dancing with the Stars. I said, hey, if you're going to go there, we're going to go there. No, just like, I need more youth on this cast. What of what I said made you think of that? Like, what was the transition? Oh, Charlie D'Amelio being young. Got it. And then I was, wait, I'm so sorry. I did fully not explain that. But, I did see a TikTok of Charlie D'Amelio today. Popped up on my feed. I don't know that she's ever come up on my For You page, but I think maybe with like the Mark Ballas of it all, it's coming together. Mm-hmm. And then I was thinking it would be interesting to have like Dixie D'Amelio on Traitors. That's so random. But not that I want that necessarily, but I do think we need a younger demographic on here that might be more open to being funny and messy. Shane Dawson? Well, James Charles. Okay, but I kind of think, like, James Charles is obviously a bad... Bretman Rock would be perfect. But don't you think... Okay, James Charles is a bad person. Like, I want to make that, like, where my loyalties are. However, he's very funny. This is where my loyalties lie. Yes. However, I think a James Charles-esque character, if not James Charles, would be hilarious on the Traitors. I think we need to get JoJo Siwa on the Traitors. I think we need to get... I don't know about... I don't think I want JoJo Siwa on Traitors. In her straight era? I don't think I can handle that. I might need to actually sit down. I love every couple months making a Traitors Dreamcast. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
I need Bretman Rock. I hadn't really thought about that as an option and kind of like need that.
I'm obsessed with that as an option.
Yeah. So Mark is murdered. Everyone starts to share. We're entering the final, I think it's the final 5. Yes, the final 5 without Mark. Everybody shares a little bit of their thoughts as the final steps. And we hear from Rob that Rob needs Moira to get rid of Johnny and Tara. So Rob and Eric can win.
And Tara.
Needs Moira is a key piece for them. She's his queen in this game of chess. Mm-hmm. Which is so true. Yeah. Johnny is convinced at this point that Rob and Eric are the final 2 traitors, and he knows that his job is this sort of right now is to convince Moira of voting them out.
Yeah.
Babe, it's a little too late for that. No shade. I love the idea. It's a little too late.
It's giving Mitch in Survivor waiting to make that move.
God. Oh my God, Mitch from Survivor. Get him on the Traitors.
Do not get him on the Traitors. Nothing is going to happen.
Okay,
He's going to be like,
okay,
no,
next
not this
season
cycle.
Survivor rep, I'm needing Kelly Wentworth on there. I'm needing Did you hear rumors of an all-star season for the Traitors?
I think you told me about that. I think Rizzo could be fun.
Rizzo. We'll put something together for y'all. Well, the next episode.
Should we make a Survivor Traitors cast?
Maybe that's just an all-star season of Survivor.
That's true, but no, I think it could be different.
We'll talk it out.
Yeah.
Johnny's convinced that Robert, full name, Robert and Eric, Ozzy and Oscar.
Oh my God, yeah.
Final Traitors. Alan walks out and he kind of looks like a raccoon.
Yeah.
He has this little eye makeup moment on before the challenge, and he looks like a raccoon. Rob talks to Moira. Sorry, before all this, Rob talks to Moira and says we need to get rid of Johnny first because he is going to be the one that figures it out. So he needs to go. So that's just sort of the plan for the day. We talked about yesterday how Survivor needs to bring back the helicopters, and Traitor said, hold my fucking drink.
I was thinking that.
Traitor said, bring the choppers out.
Bring in the choppers.
Bring in the choppers. Alan lets us know that 2 people need to get in the helicopters, and Moira is desperate to go. She said, before Alan can even finish, she's like, get me up there.
I think I want to be in that helicopter.
I think I want to be in the helicopter.
Yeah.
I think. Traitors brings the choppers out, was what I just said. Tara and Johnny are putting Moira in the air to Eric.
I don't know. I think maybe this is just the non-gamer in them. Why would you let Moira be alone?
Yeah, it's
with
sort of
Rob
the dynamic.
At this point, but
yeah, it's sort of the dynamic of it all. It's like why it's the numbers thing too. I think they pick who they go in the vans with. If I was Tara and Johnny, I would not let Rob alone with Moira. Baby, follow her around everywhere. Do not leave them alone in a room together.
No, and I just exactly like this is where the Survivor or like the actual gamer needs to come out. Like, why are we not in on all of these conversations? Why are we not like forcing ourselves into the room? They ask you to leave. You don't have to leave.
Yeah, it's
why does it matter at this point?
Right. Tara and Johnny are, I think, floating the idea of Moira out in the air to Eric, and Eric, I think, sort of habitually is just like locks onto it because he's like, habitually, me just throwing fucking words out. God damn, I'm such a fat fucking chud. Ugh.
So I'm so fat and nasty.
Eric is just so used to just like having, he's a traitor, so he's like, oh well, yeah, Moira, like, yeah, of course, yeah. I agree with y'all. Put a pin in that. We'll come back to it later. Moira tells Rob that she thinks Tara is throwing Eric. Moira tells Rob that Tara has been throwing Eric under the bus, but she does believe her. She says Tara, I think, has a point that Eric is a traitor. And Moira tells Rob, we have to go for them. And Rob's a little like, wait, what, sister? He said, when did you start having an opinion about what we do in this game? That's crazy.
Yeah.
For this challenge, the the figure skating twins and Eric have to fly down the lock in a speedboat, and they have to go to these boxes on the river and the lock on the platforms, and there's questions. And then they have to read the questions to the people in the helicopter. The helicopter has to throw down the cards with the names on them, or the cards with the names on them with the money.
Yeah.
No, you know.
Yeah.
No, you know. It's just like a fun little finale challenge. They get all the questions right.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. I don't think that, like, all these, I feel like these last challenges are always meant to just, like,
boost that prize money.
Like,
and, like, the questions were very obviously ones catered to these people.
So, right? Like, people who would remember it happening.
Yeah.
So, they get all 4. The boat gets back to the 3 from the boat get back to land with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to spare after they've answered all the questions. They've won $20,000 at this point, and Alan lets us know that if they're able to complete a challenge in 5 minutes with the 5 minutes and 20 seconds left, they'll double their money. But all someone has to do, one of the 2 in the helicopter has to jump into the lock and basically swim back
quickly.
And Moira looks at Rob and says, "Oh, I don't know how to swim."
I think that's up to you, Rob.
Yeah, even if she knew how to swim, I know she wasn't risking that hat coming off.
No, Miss Maura Wiggins was not gonna risk the hat coming off.
I live for her. I think I live for her. Yeah, Rob is very quickly, girl, I'm sorry, but there ain't no way that man swam back in 5 minutes and 20 seconds.
Literally, no. I do not believe these timers at all.
Like, girl, whatever. Just give them the money if you're going to give them the money. Like, I don't care.
Why would it come down to, like, how fast Rob can swim?
Right, which is weird. Like, you dropped him off in the middle of a freezing lock.
Yeah, and he's having to, like, jump from a helicopter and then swim back up to the surface.
Yeah,
and then go all the way to the shore.
And then he loses a shoe at one point. He like jumps out of the water and he's running. Fully one shoe is off. Mm-hmm. That's traumatizing. No shade. But they end up winning $40,000, which is great
for Rob.
Yeah, I guess. We go back to the castle, and it is very clearly the duos. Technically duos, but Moira and Rob are the duo. But whatever. It's Tara and Johnny versus Eric and Rob with Moira in the middle.
Yeah.
And Tara is obviously like trying to lock in this thing. She's pushing Eric Nam, and Moira is believing this. And she says, "I agree with you, and I agree with what's happening." But also, obviously, Rob is her biggest ally, so she needs Rob to be on board. And
she's also suspicious of one of the figure skaters being a traitor, so she's like, in her mind, like, okay, yeah, but like also so are you, so I don't really care. Right.
It's weird in the finale we hear from Moira, and she says, "It's okay for me to lie. I don't like lying, but at this point," she says, "at this point of the game, baby, at what point of the game? The chapter's closed. The game is over." She said, "At this point of the game, like, I have to do what I have to do." And is sitting in a room with Rob and Eric is like, "Are we good?" And Moira says, "We are good." Cut to Rob. Rob says, "This is kind of scary because I know for a fact she's lying, unless she's also lying to me," which is even scarier.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just sort of the context of it. Like, why lie now, but lie in front of your number one out? Like, yeah, I don't. It just was, again, not very thoughtful. It wasn't very thoughtful.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, my sweet Figaro.
Do you think she'll be on the All-Star season?
Maura? Maybe. It's kind of up in the air as we're going into the round table here. It all sort of depends on the pathway Maura sees is best for her.
Yeah.
I don't know why I even thought it was going to be a surprise. Like, I really genuinely don't think there was any other option. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Her trust in Rob, I wrote, it's about to be her downfall. Pride will be your downfall.
Yeah.
And she just, like,
blindly goes with them.
Trusts him. We start the round table here. The final round table where the person who gets booted will have to say their ranking. Oh no, Johnny doesn't do that. That was the episode before.
Yeah.
I guess it's just the final roundtable because
Yeah.
after this they go to like the fire pit type situation. So I guess it's their final like traditional roundtable. That still counts, right, you guys?
Yeah.
They're talking. Eric, I think it's funny. Eric starts the conversation because Homeboy is concerned about being suspicious. Also, you should have like worked on this maybe 3 episodes ago.
Like, what? Like, you just you hear that you're being too quiet, and so at this final roundtable, you decide to finally speak up.
I'm gonna speak up when half of the people have already made up their mind.
Ooh. Eric.
Yeah, Eric's trying not to seem sus. Tara and Johnny are not falling for this bullshit and say, no, like, Eric, you're suspicious.
Because there's nothing to even fall for at this point. Like,
yeah, nothing to fall for, and they're also like, yeah, they're trying to butter Moira up. They keep giving her compliments. They're like, girl, you look so good. We've always trusted you. You're an amazing person. And they're really trying to get her to like to vibe with what they're saying. And Tara finally again, it's just like 3 episodes too late. Y'all are playing with your claws out, but you should have been locked in a while ago.
Yeah.
Tara is not holding back on what she says. She basically is throwing Eric under the bus for saying Moira's name, even though it was like they all sort of talked about it in the car. But Tara's like, Moira, Eric said that he thinks you're a traitor.
Yeah.
And do you really trust that? And I thought that was gonna work because Moira was already a little sus of Eric.
Yeah, just like make her a little more nervous, but
right. To me, if I'm Moira in this situation, I'm thinking, well, I'm Rob's number one. Rob obviously likes Eric. Rob won't vote me out because we're faithfuls, right? Like he at this point he can't vote me. I mean, I guess he could technically if he wanted more money, but really best case scenario is vote Eric out. If I'm Moira, vote Eric out at the final 5. So then, like, my biggest op is out. The only person that I think is the traitor. So then Rob is still in the game, and I think on face value, you're like, oh, I make it to the end with Rob, and then we still have the power to vote out one of the. No, I guess it doesn't make sense at all.
Then they
that
wouldn't.
doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense in the way
there
that
was
I'm like.
No way that Johnny, like, the figure skaters were going to come out.
Yeah,
the two of them.
I think had they put more work into the relationship from the beginning, maybe, but yeah, it just. Yeah.
I think she needed more doubt in Rob to like go with him, and that just wasn't gonna happen.
And I don't.
Anything that Rob told her was like fact.
And I guess that's where like not watching the show comes in but the thing is like multiple people sort of said it to her, and you don't have to like if multiple different people are saying this fact to you, you should maybe consider it as an option of people saying, how are you still in the game? It doesn't make sense. Somebody has to be protecting you.
And why have you never ever considered that Rob might be a traitor?
Right. If A plus B equals C.
Yeah.
Like, we just need to, like, use our context clues a little bit more, I think. But,
yeah,
there was no coming back from it. They vote, they go around. Good thing Maura got her screen time this episode for sure, though, because every single vote, she was the last vote to be read. Every single time.
Which I think is hard, because then it all, like, really does fall on her.
I mean, it does. Ultimately, she chose who won this game. She said either Eric is winning or Rob's winning.
But, like, this did feel more like the Maura episode, right. And I do feel bad because I know that it feels like she is very self-conscious,
yeah, because
down on herself, and it's hard when like the whole narrative of the finale really was like on Maura's decisions. But like, I mean, I don't really know what to tell you, Diva.
Yeah, it sucks because she hasn't had much screen time, and I feel like in weeks prior, like I really don't feel like there was a single other episode where she had
defending Rob.
Yeah.
She doesn't do anything else except then like defend Rob. Like whenever someone else is like kind of on the chopping block, she's like going in on them for no reason.
So cuddly and so furry. Oh. I love to hear you purring.
Sorry,
I'm just saying.
Squeaking my chair, by the way. It's
girl, me every 5 minutes on this pod. Like, don't act like you ain't hearing my shit.
I just ate a big dinner and I'm trying to get comfy.
Big dinner. I just think that. I don't know. We can move on. Yeah. So they vote and just vote. Moira is the final person to vote. Like I said, it's that 2-2 split. The Traitors versus the Figure Skaters with Moira in the middle. And Moira votes for Johnny.
Yeah.
Cracked out. I'm just like, girl, there was nothing else that they could have done. I mean, I guess there is, technically, like, yes, they could have done more stuff, but y'all get what we're saying. Like, it just...
But I don't know that they really could have.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah. So Johnny goes, which is quite emotional, I think. I really grew to love our Olympic figure skaters, if I'm being honest.
I did
They just had a very wholesome presence on this season.
And I just love them.
And dare I say bring them both back for All-Stars?
I don't think... I mean, you definitely cannot have one without the other.
Dare I say bring them both back and make one a traitor? Dare I say bring them both back and make Tara Lipinski an actual traitor?
Harder.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, shh. My mic just hit me in the fucking face. That's fucked up. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, bring them both back. I think they played the best games this season.
Pit them against each other. See how close they really are.
Y'all, I'm lying. I don't think they played the best games this season. I know y'all keyboard warriors. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I grew to really love them. I gotta be honest.
They feel so us.
Yeah, they do.
In another universe.
In another life. Them sitting on the Zoom call for the reunion.
Like,
that's kind of just like us right now. No shade.
It is.
So, yeah, Johnny goes. We don't know if he's a faithful or a traitor. And that wraps it up there. Feel bad for Tara. She's in this for the first time by herself.
And completely helpless.
And very, like, it's the writing is on the walls.
Yeah.
Rob, to the audience, he's like, I need to get Tara out. That's the only way I'm going to win this game if Tara gets out, because Tara's going to do nothing unless, like... But the thing is even Tara and Johnny weren't really on Rob more than they were on Eric. That's the thing, is that I'm like, really? Would they have... Like, I think Rob wins in any scenario. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that they... Knowing that Maura was the one that was left... And also, Mark, even when he was there, he didn't really feel... He still felt pretty aligned with Rob.
It was mostly like Eric.
I think Eric was catching a lot of
heat.
Eric was the only one that I think they feasibly could have convinced people to vote out.
Yeah.
People were so under the Robert spell that I just do not see a world in which it would have happened, like, at all.
Yeah. So, Tara moving forward, she's trying between this sort of like final round table and the like final fire pit ceremony. Yeah. Tara is really trying her hardest to convince Moira to go for Eric first and then go for Rob. Moira is not sure. Like, she's just like, I am not convinced Rob is a traitor. I have not an ounce of doubt in my mind that Rob is a traitor. I think if Tara were to have just pushed for Eric, I think maybe Moira would have done it. But I think the pushing of Rob...
not so much. Moira, though, she would have maybe done it.
Girl, like, I don't, like, shoot me in the middle of the fucking eyes at this point. Like, girl, the conclusion was made. I don't know how to say her name. Like, I can't say it. Loira.
We have Moira and Mora. Robert and Rob.
Mora.
Oscar and Ozzy.
Moira.
Yeah.
Mora.
Mabel Mora.
Who the fuck is Mabel?
That's from Only Murders in the Building.
My fairy Valentine. Minnie Mouse and Selena Gomez are both Disney girls.
Yeah.
And Raven Simone. Yeah. Miley Cyrus. Hilary Duff. Olivia Rodrigo, technically.
Yeah, definitely.
Bella Thorne.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Zendaya. Name another.
Well, I was trying to muster up the autism Sabrina Carpenter thing.
Wait, what?
You don't have autism?
Oh.
Tell them you don't.
Tell them you don't. What the fuck, bro? Like, sorry. That's great. No, y'all, sorry, off the tracks. Okay, here we go. They go to so they're really oh my god, Robert Roush, you pissed me the fuck off. Why are you wearing overalls? I know it's your brand. Wear a fucking bedazzled overall. I don't know. Like,
we've
do
been over
something.
This. Wear a tartan overall. Wear literally anything. Tartan
overall would have been so cunty.
Wear literally anything.
I'm sorry, if you walked out in like a white turtleneck with a tartan overall.
Oh, he can wear literally nothing underneath. Just the overalls.
Freak. Ooh.
The thing is, like, I would love if every single outfit was an overall. Just give me something with it.
Right.
I don't need anything like, I don't know.
Yeah, I just...
Be who you are.
Be...
I love when I push, like, that was me pushing a, like, button in your little, like, Rolodex.
My little brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick of the over... No, because it's your aesthetic. It's your aesthetic, I get it. But
Yeah,
also,
so make
like,
it Traitors.
it's the finale of the Traitors, you guys.
That's what I'm saying. Be yourself, but make it Traitors.
So we get to the fire pit. Tension is high. Is Moira going to flip? What is she going to do? Girl, don't even tell me twice. So they do their little votes. They start out and they all throw red in the fire. They're doing another vote. And they don't really make any cases. They just go to vote. Eric votes for Tara. Tara votes for Eric. Shocker. Rob votes for Tara. Is it Tara? Now I'm... Girl. Tara or Tara? Tara Lipinski. Rob votes for Tara. And then, final vote. Moira, what's she going to do? And she votes. Drumroll, please. Can I get a drumroll?
I don't think I'll be able to hear it.
She votes for Tara. Girl.
Moira.
She looks like a fool. I'm sorry.
And that's what's so hard about it. She's hard on herself, but like it's
right. And the thing is like I'm not really down for her calling herself like dumb and stupid because I really don't. It's not that serious at the end of the day.
No,
but
like,
you look like a fool. Like Loki,
and she
like
was oblivious.
You look oblivious.
And like as Rob said, like gullible, but you're not dumb.
Yeah.
Or stupid.
Stupid. Yeah, I think I just think it's just not, and it's not a good moment.
Not a good look.
Moira and Rob vote again.
Though she looks incredible, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, she ate. Yeah.
They go to vote again. Moira and Rob vote to keep the game going. Eric wants to end it. Eric's final plea. He looks at Moira and he goes, this is what got me. I'm like, Eric, you're using the same plea the last five faithfuls everybody's voted out has been trying to use with Moira. It doesn't work. He basically looks at Moira and says, you need to think about why you're still in this game and who you've been working with this whole time. Girl, it is a dead horse. And you're beating the fuck out of it. Why? Like, saying the same thing, different wording. 7 other people have said the same thing to this motherfucker. She isn't biting the bait. She does not give a fuck.
She does not believe it.
That's what I'm like.
Not her precious Rob.
Not her Rob. Yeah, I'm just like, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Like, doesn't it suck to be on the other end of that, Eric?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it ain't the taste of your own goddamn medicine, Eric Nom.
Yeah. And why should you be in the end? Like, sorry.
Tell me, and you know what? Tell me, what do you do successfully? Quickly. Moira is conflicted. She's conflicted. Allegedly conflicted. Obviously, we know she's not conflicted, but the edit is like, what's she gonna pick? And then this is the moment I'm like, wow, she is single-handedly deciding who wins this game.
And how is it still not clocking to her?
I think it's interesting to her I don't feel like we often see people in a position on the Traitors like this where we have one person deciding who wins the game. Like, this is very, like Moira is like, she doesn't know it, but she's picking the winner, which I think is crazy. It's not clocking to her. Yeah, it's just not like, and it never will, babe. No. And shocker, she picks Eric. And
I would honestly be like so confused if she didn't. Like,
can you imagine if Eric won this season?
that would. You know what? She had the opportunity to do the funniest thing.
She truly did. Like, I'm not shocked. Moira and Rob are our final 2. Eric on his way out says money is great, but relationships are more important.
They don't know you.
Also, you're rich, and Rob Roush is a snake wrangler from Alabama. Yeah. I think he said, I can give a fuck about these relationships. Give me the goddamn money. He said, give me my check.
He's known you for 3 weeks.
Right.
Like, yeah. Are you guys also... I'm sorry. Are you going to be, like, besties after this? Like, right. I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, more what really got me, I think the cringiest moment of the episode, Moira tried to act like she was a traitor for like 5 seconds after Eric leaves. Alan's like, okay, Moira, reveal what you are, and she goes, well, from the beginning, I've always been like a deceitful, faithful girl. And she thought she ate that
And Rob
too.
is just like, oh.
I know, could you imagine, like, well, because he has, like, a
Oh.
shocked face, and I'm like, I wonder, like, what if what if she was, like, a secret traitor the whole time? I know, like, she wasn't, but, like, I bet you that one, like, I don't know, like, anyway.
I think he's also just thinking, like, I'm about to, like, crush her.
And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think he really gave a fuck. I don't think he cared.
He did not. And I love, and you know what? And I love that. I would have been, I don't know. Stick with it.
Thumbnail
Rob.
of the episode, Moira is sitting there, and Rob reveals, I have been a traitor since day one. One of the biggest face cracks of reality TV history. I'm sorry.
And I think it was at the reunion she said that she didn't respond because she kept waiting for him to say, I'm joking.
Like, wow.
But, and like, I'm
Wow.
sorry, you made it to the end of this, and even with everything that Eric was saying, like, in the direct, like, that was a direct comment to Rob. Like, it was,
Right.
I felt so obvious.
Yeah.
You're still that shocked.
It's just crazy. Like, I can't imagine. You know what I imagine this feels like? I imagine this feels like when the guy on the TV show Jury Duty at the end of the show found out it was all fake. Like, I genuinely, like, it feels like an equal level of, like, breakdown.
Yeah.
Like, if I was Mara, I'm like, I don't know if I can trust people after this. Like, that's crazy.
Oh,
She
I
had
know.
so much faith in that man. It's insane.
Like,
Also, can I be honest? Not to jump to the reunion real quick, but I didn't really know there was this whole narrative of Rob and Moira being into each other.
no.
And I didn't really like this narrative that, oh, Moira was lovesick this season.
I know.
I'm like that kind of downplays her presence on the season. Obviously, it wasn't a
and
huge
like
presence.
her in general.
Well, her in general, and it really is putting a lot of stuff in Rob's plate that I don't think he deserved. Like, I was like, I don't.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Moira face crack. She looks stunning, mind you, but she says she on her way out. She's like, he is a bad man, a really, really bad man. She says he's never gonna get a girlfriend, and just whatever. On her way out, she tells the audience, she says, I respect the game. He did a great job. Mm-hmm. He deserves his win, but that was insane. Like, that man is insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sort of wraps up the episode. Rob, on one of his last things he says, now I want to find a girl who has not watched that much TV, and I want to buy a farm, have some kids, and I want a quiet life.
And that sounds nice, and I hope he does get to do that.
Yeah, I hope he's never back on reality TV ever again.
I mean, like, I don't really know in what capacity he would want to.
Do we think he's going on Dancing with the Stars, yes or no?
I cannot have that.
I don't think he will. Well, I don't know. I don't even know if, like, I thought after season 6 of Love Island that he should have been on something like The Traitors. I think he is a compelling TV character. He is a red flag man. But I think it's still a little shocking he did Traitors, because he just doesn't give, like, reality TV spotlight thing, right?
I almost think he'd be fun on Survivor, to be honest.
I think he could be fun on Survivor if they did some sort of I think they need to do a reality.
I mean, yes, but also, like, I don't mind
Just
putting
cast
some
him.
fun reality people on there.
They put Big Brother. Natalie was on Amazing Race before she was on Survivor.
Right.
Hayden, who won Big Brother, was on Survivor. Like,
They don't all need to be, like, complete no-names.
Right. Like, just randomly put Rob Roush on Survivor. Like, I think that's fine.
Yeah, like, maybe him and, like, one or two other people. I don't see a problem with that.
Drag Race has been low-key trying to reheat Traitors Nachos this season. Like, they're doing a lot of talk about strategy on the show. And a lot of the fan base, Drag Race fan base, is clocked it this season because they're like, y'all, you can tell that they're trying to figure out why Traitors keeps winning that Emmy. They're trying to play in the Traitors, like, field a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying Survivor. I don't think Survivor probably will ever win another Emmy unless season 50 is insane. But I highly doubt even if that would be the case. But I think, like, play a little bit into the Traitors bag. Like, put some reality stars. Make half your cast, like, do it fans versus favorite, except the favorites are reality stars from other shows.
Yeah. It could be called something different, but like
it could be called
vibe.
maybe reality stars versus fans.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, wait.
Reality versus TV. Oh, I ate with that. I'm sorry.
Ooh, oh, my sweet Figaro. You know I love you so. Let's get to this reunion, y'all.
I mean, we can zoom through it. Like,
yeah, I have very little notes about it. Not a lot. It's just
Colton
not...
put the chest hair away. Oh, I also want to say, I think it was interesting how so many of the questions were targeted at like what happens at the end of the season. When I know that Sherry from
Sacramento
does not know the end of the Traitors
That's
season.
what got me. I'm like, you're asking a lot of questions about the final couple episodes. Mind you, the public had not watched like the last 3 years. I'm like, I don't know.
No.
But Andy be doing that shit. Andy be saying Andy be like, Michael from Rochester has a question for you, Lisa Rinna. Why do you fucking hate Colton Underwood? And give me exact details of what he has said that makes you so fucking pissed off. Michael from Rochester asked that.
Yes. He's so good at doing that on the Housewives.
Baby,
too.
ain't no single Michael in Rochester.
Karen from Ohio wants to know, why did you cheat on your husband?
And I love that. I love questions like that. Like, it's so like the way he asks the questions are like it's like a yes or no answer. Why did you cheat on your husband, babe? You got 20 fucking minutes. Like, I don't know what you want me to give you a 30-second answer to that question on fucking watch what happens live on the reunion. Like, I don't know what you want from me.
I love it. Sorry,
Andy...
I know people have their beef with Andy Cohen, but I love him.
How do you feel about him in the overalls?
Oh, I'm obsessed with it. Did you see Lisa Rinna in the overalls?
Yes. With Rob?
Son. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love.
She's so... Oh, God.
I love her so much. Like, it's actually not even funny.
Her mind. Specifically when it comes to fashion. I don't know if she has a stylist or if she is the, like, creator behind these looks.
Yeah.
She just has this vision that I'm like, girl...
Can I say I want her on Survivor? I want her on everything.
I want her on everything. Like, I genuinely think, like, maybe get her a Birkin and send her somewhere. Like, that's what I'm saying. Going through the reunion, Andy is wearing overalls, which, great for him. He's explaining the season and says, this was an incredible season. You're a liar. There's just some fighting. Nothing crazy. Lisa and... Candace are going off at Rob, whatever. Donna
Kelsey's there.
Andy asks Donna, did Taylor watch the season? And the face that Donna made, Donna's over people asking her about fucking Taylor Swift.
Yes, I mean, like, same.
Yeah, like, she just was like, okay, girl, like, I don't, whatever.
Like, yeah, she's a fan.
The OG Traitors are dragging the fuck out of Eric, including Donna. They were like, girl, they basically were like, you're stupid. How did you like, I don't understand. Like, how did you manage? Like, you sucked, basically.
Yeah.
And Eric was like, girl, I don't know what to tell you. I worked with what I had. Okay.
Him and his magic years.
Right. Okay. That was Andy. Watch it. Rob versus Candace. Rob talks about lying to other traitors. Rob says that they could have done it together. Rob says, I would have worked with you if you had not said anything. And Candace says, that is bullshit, because if you really wanted to work with me, you would have made it work.
Fully true.
Again, yes, I agree, fully true. Like, you would have worked with me if you wanted to work with me. You didn't want to work with me, which is fine, but don't drag me over the coals when I give you 2 votes and you were plotting my demise the whole time.
Yeah.
And then finally, after prodding, Rob admits that he did not trust Candace, and Candace is like, exactly. So why would I not vote for you? You didn't trust me. You were very clearly going after me.
I don't care what anyone says. I to this day defend Candace and like her strategy.
I do too. I don't think there was anything wrong with it, especially after Rob voted for Lisa. Just because Lisa is not Candace, I think inherently Rob voting for Lisa implies that he's willing to vote out other traitors, and inherently me as your other traitor does not trust you. Whether Lisa was a housewife or not. Lisa could have been fucking Kristen from Top Chef. If you had voted Kristen out, it would have been sus to me. Especially because he didn't talk to Candace first. I think if Rob had just had an open, and then, okay, we're giving Alabama Rob benefit of doubt. He is like, well, I did try to, like, I was talking to you about it. I was explaining my situation, that I needed to keep up my voting pattern or else it was going to look suspicious, which, okay, I get it. But you needed to pull Candace aside directly and not beat around the bush and say, I am telling you I'm voting for Lisa and this is no reflection of our relationship. But I can't not vote for her.
Yeah.
I think the directness would have been better.
Yeah.
Moira looks stunning. She looks like Audrey Hepburn.
I hate Colton. She does. I didn't love the little bangs.
Okay, well, fuck you. Maybe it's because you have your own trauma.
No. I liked my bangs. I just didn't like the acne that they gave me on my forehead and cheeks.
Don't we all, sister? I've been there. Currently am there. Moira looks...
Have you considered growing out your bangs?
Oh, my sweet Figaro. You know I love you so.
Keep the back short and then you just grow the bangs out.
Keep the back short, grow the bangs out. Yeah. I'll think about it.
I think that actually would be really unique and special.
Girl, and I think you fucking hate me. Like, I think you just want me to be set up for failure. Moira looks stunning. I thought she looked like Audrey Hepburn. I literally was like, you look beautiful.
Yeah, she does. It was just the little bangs I didn't love.
So, yeah, Moira looks very stunning. She says she's not into Rob. But they talk about how Rob has to buy her a Birkin bag now.
I'm obsessed.
A nice Birkin bag. And Portia from the back, mind you, she's not even in the main group yet. Portia from the back girl goes, girl, forget that bag. He can't even buy a shirt.
And we were robbed of more Portia.
Bring Portia back on All Stars.
Well, how about a second chances?
Girl.
I think that's different from All Stars.
I think that she can be an All Stars.
I don't think she qualifies for All Stars.
Okay, give me 24 people from the first 4 seasons of US
And I
Traitors.
don't know if they could. I don't know if I could, but I don't know if...
I would say Portia's on there.
Portia.
Don't make me call
Are you, like, actually defending this?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, you always need a couple early boots on a All-Star season. And I think she'd be she has a good, you don't need a couple early boots. You need a couple redemption stories on an All-Star season. And I feel like she has a built-in redemption story. What, Dorinda can come back, but Portia can't come back?
That's so different. I wouldn't put Dorinda on an All-Star season.
Oh, but you'll put Portia on an All-Star season. That's fucked up.
Second chances.
Because I don't think Portia should be on an All-Star season. And here you are defending her. It doesn't make sense for her to be on an All-Stars.
God.
Girl, save the room for the actual All-Stars.
Oh my God.
You want Portia.
She could be an All-Star.
And that's what I've been saying. I think Portia can be an All-Star.
Could, yes. I think she needs a second chances first.
I think she should, right.
Oh my God.
So Candace, Portia, well, and then Miami. Portia says, girl, she can't buy a shirt. The later faithfuls are invited back out. The later faithfuls, so that, like, the second half of the faithfuls are invited out.
Yeah.
Candace questions Colton for receipts. She says, Colton told me that Rob told him that Candace is a traitor. And Colton responds and says, well, I'm going to be honest, I missed a little bit of the initial part of the conversation.
And that's fine.
But Colton borderline was like, well, no, what happened was I never once thought Rob was a traitor. So everything coming out
Which I just do not believe that for the slightest. Like, sure, I don't know if, like, Rob necessarily did say, oh, I'm a traitor, this is what we should do. But, like, the whole holding Lisa hostage thing, like, I'm so confident that he did feel that way about Rob. Or maybe Rob was playing this great game. But I just don't believe it. But I'm not saying that there necessarily was cheating. But I just don't believe this story.
Colton defends himself and says, I genuinely never once thought Rob was a traitor. So all the discussions we were having, he was like, when I brought up Candace's name and Rob agreed, I never once thought, oh, he is a traitor telling me Candace is a traitor. I just thought we were two faithfuls having a conversation.
And there weren't a lot of words exchanged.
Right. And Rob backs that up and says, yeah, I don't even think I was the one that brought up Candace. I think it was just brought up and I just agreed, like we all agree to things when people talk. Like it wasn't me being like, yes, Candace is a traitor. It was just more me being like, oh no, for sure. Right. Which.
Sure.
And hey, we'll never know. Lisa Rinna mug.
Oh, stunning.
Lisa Rinna mug, bitch. That lip liner. She's beautiful. I said this to Maddie when we watched can you remember back in the day when we watched the first the premiere of this show together?
That was
We watched
fun.
all 3 episodes of the premiere together.
I know, that was good.
That was a crazy night, no shade. I remember watching those 3 episodes, Tara fucking Lipinski at the end of the day, and also I remember pointing at Lisa Rinna's face at the TV and I said, this face was made for filler in the nicest way possible.
Oh, I've
Filler
never seen someone pull it off the way
looks
she does.
so good on her. I'm literally like, the girls wish they could do what you do. You look amazing.
And not only that, though, I just think I don't know. It's like her whole aura.
But not in like a okay.
I mean, a little. I would say the lips are a little camp.
But I think it just it looks like
that's
it looks
Lisa
good.
Rinna.
Right. Oh, Lisa Rinna, give me
The haircut,
Yeah.
like, it's so Lisa Rinna, and I don't think
I
anyone
love Lisa
else
Rinna
has...
in a slick back.
Oh.
I kind of like it on her. I like when she goes a little butch.
She's good at that. The outfit she got banished in.
Jam Jam and Lisa have discourse over their kiss a little bit. We cut back.
Jam Jam, I'm so sorry. I'm just so over Jam Jam. I don't need to see him again.
I don't either. Tara and Johnny are on a Zoom. What I thought was so funny is that a couple times when they cut to Tara and Johnny, because sometimes it was on the HD camera in Italy with them, and the other times when they cut to them, it was their Zoom recording, and you could see their little name in the corner.
Yes.
I was like, girl, it gets to a point.
Yeah.
So cause it's cutting between real life and the Zoom. Portia broke all of her Lisa Rinna lipsticks.
And brought them.
And
Very
brought them in a
Housewives.
Ziploc. Very Housewives. And Lisa Rinna, Very Housewives Lisa Rinna said, baby, they don't even exist anymore, so it's okay. You ain't hurt my feelings. Portia versus Candace and Lisa. Portia kind of like... She was fighting the girl. She had things to say this episode.
She did.
Candace and Lisa... Portia's like, I can't believe y'all voted me out. And Candace and Lisa... we're kind of just like, well, shit, like, you didn't give us no options, no shade, like,
I mean, yeah,
like, that's kind of what we had to do. Yeah, Portia and Candace have a little bit bickering based on, like, the caught up of words and whatever. Love Highland.
which is really funny because in The Sims, in an expansion pack, in the Adventure Awaits expansion pack, they have a Love Island spinoff called the Love Highland Games.
Oh, interesting. Love Highland Games.
Yeah,
have you played it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's fine.
So, yeah, they're fighting. In Love Highland, my favorite clip is Rob Cesternino saying, so fucking hard.
They did him dirty.
They did him dirty. We have a Portia versus Michael fight. God damn it, I forgot how annoying Michael fucking Rappaport
why is he just screaming?
Screaming, yeah, like literally. And at one point, Moira goes, we're over it. It's bored. We're bored.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. She doesn't say that, but shut the fuck up. We get
yeah.
some random
I
question.
don't think he got enough hate online. Like,
yeah.
after seeing his behavior on this, like,
Yeah.
get out of here. And him trying to you will never be a housewife. You are an ugly man.
Yeah. Some of the early faithfuls that got booted get questions. Rob Cesternino took his 3 minutes of screen time this episode and decided to drag the fuck out of Jam Jam, and I thought it was perfect use. I thought it was a perfect use of his time. After Jam Jam, did you see that he like low key tried to drag Rob on Rob's own podcast?
I think you told me about it.
Yeah, Rob was doing exit interview press, and Jam Jam tried to catch Rob up, basically. Yeah. And Rob said, I'm getting my look back. Thank you so much. And I think what he said was justified. The pick-me of the
Oh, it's completely accurate.
Right, and then Jam Jam was like, oh, well, you didn't really make connections with people, which doesn't seem the case. Candace loved Rob. A lot of people loved Rob. Monet loved Rob. Candace loved Rob. Rob was making connections. You were just being messy, Jam Jam. And you're right. Yeah. I don't think I need to see Jam Jam ever again. Oh.
No, I'm being, like, serious. I'm done.
Don't. Yeah, I'm like, I don't really know what more you have to add. You didn't learn from your Survivor game. You played a bad game in the Traitors. And I genuinely don't think you have it in you to improve.
Yeah.
You won, and I'll give you that.
Yes. And it was a deserved win.
It was a deserved win. You deserved to win Survivor 44, but I don't think you are someone who has a
career
equity to win
TV.
One more time. Yeah. Moira wins Best Costume Design in the Scottish Castle, and everybody congratulates Rob on a very good game. And I really love this response from this cast versus the response that Suri got from her cast when she won.
Yeah, for sure.
Very sweet. I again, Rob, as a person, I think he deserved this win. It was a good game.
Yeah.
And that wraps up our 2 episodes, y'all. In the season 4 of the Traitors.
Our first full Traitors season.
It wasn't a sort of a great one.
No, but we did it.
We'll have to test the vibe next season. I wonder if we're going to get 2 seasons a year now. If they're going to do 1 civilian season and 1 reality season.
Well, I'll just tell you we're not covering both.
You don't want to do 4 seasons. You don't want to cover 4 seasons of reality TV a year.
Well, no.
Rob has a podcast covers like every single reality show. Why can't we compare with them?
Right, but I like doing... I feel like we have a good Survivor, old Survivor, Traitors.
Right, it's a good sort of back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you all for watching this week's episode of the Making Fire podcast. Comment down below, who would you like to see on the next season of The Traitors? Which problematic 2016 YouTuber do you want to see?
Oh, I think that's a good...
Which problematic YouTuber do you think would be perfect on the next season of The Traitors?
Yeah. And what should the poll
Bretman Rock, you're not included on that. Sorry, you're not controversial. You're going on either way. I think the poll on Spotify should be... Frank, what should it be? I think it should be whether or not... I think the podcast... Okay, let me just pull something out of my ass. I think that the
it doesn't have to be Traitors related.
Yes or no, sort of on the Spotify. Would you consider Portia Williams an all-star?
Oh, for Traitors.
For Traitors.
All-star candidate for Traitors.
Yeah, would you say Portia Williams is an all-star candidate for Traitors, yes or no, on the Spotify? And comment on the YouTube. Which messy YouTuber problematic do you want to see on The Traitors Season 5?
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. You can follow us. You can subscribe to us here on YouTube. You can like, comment, subscribe. You can also listen to us on Spotify. Rate us over there. Leave a comment over there. Answer the poll. And yeah, follow us on Instagram, at TikTok, at MakingFirePod. And we'll see y'all next week. Sorry, y'all got 3 episodes in a week. You're only getting 1 next week. Is this going up this week?
Yeah, I'm probably going to put it up tomorrow.
Got 3 episodes in a week, y'all. Don't say we ain't never done nothing for you. Don't say we ain't never done a single goddamn thing for y'all. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining us for the season, for being engaged in the Survivor off-season.
I feel like we got more viewers on our Traitors coverage this year than we did last year.
We definitely did. And thank you for the consistent viewership. We do appreciate it.
In the comments, even if we're bad at responding, we do see them.
We do see them, you guys. We have full-time lives.
We're also both bad texters as well.
That's
so
true.
Like we have a hard time responding, but we do see it and we love it. And we do try and respond.
And we take it in.
Yes.
Take it in. Thank you all for watching. We'll see y'all next week with our coverage of Survivor 50 episode 2.
Yeah.
Bye, Traitors.
I'm so excited. Bye, Traitors.
Wait, what does Alan say? He says, what does he say? The floor is yours. Smooches.
Bye.